Don't mind me. Sorry about this. Okay, now YouTube chat's up. Sorry if you already tried saying something. It's twice now. I'm slow with the YouTube chat. Sorry about that. To also do this one. I should show that. Okay. Be different now that I've finished. Let's do this. This. No, no, not that either. Hang on a second. What the? I guess just go with that. It's fine. And then this. Mm-hmm. That. And finally, this one. B. Oh, and I just realized I forgot to put that on. Yep, I forgot to post this one here. All right. Okay, come over to this. And we're getting into the game now, finally. Slow start, sorry. I think I have stuff ready, and then there's something I forgot. Make sure it shows up on the screen. There you go. Now I'm going. I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. Like with this game, like where things go and stuff, right? I don't think this will be, but in case this, because we went in the mountain, which is kind of what we were working toward for like a huge part of the game. I mean, you know, ultimately you're working on all the puzzles, but you know what I mean. Because we were working toward this for so long. Now I'm wondering, well, actually, first I'm wondering if there's some environmental something from here, since we're like this. It's not looking like it. It's not. Not that I'm noticing. But we did these puzzles. These are like that one near the beginning area that I didn't know how to do. And I may still get it wrong, although I don't think so. But I'm going to try now. To go back to that starting area and do that. There's that pillar, that kind of rock pillar, and it has individual arrows. Hey, Monmouth. So I'm going to go back to the beginning area where there's that rock pillar, has the little arrows, but it's similar to the pillars we did the end last time. It looks like, where you go around the pillar and you try to have to 3D in your mind. And anyway, but it's a bunch of arrows, and the rule on the arrows is you can only pass by. So if there's a square that has an arrow, you can only pass on one. Like, let's say it has a single arrow, then you can only pass on a single side of that square. If it has two arrows, then you can pass on. Then, or not, you can. You need to, but only can pass on two sides of that square. Anyway, so that was a bunch of arrows. I knew how the arrows worked. Well, mostly anyway. But I did not know. Did it again. But I did not know how the pillar thing worked. I thought there was some special trick, something. But I think instead it's just that I wasn't combining. I wasn't thinking in terms of the arrows. And again, I'm looking at, just while I'm going around, I'm looking to see if there are environment puzzles as well. But I've looked here a few times, like 3 or 4 times now, whatever, and not seen any from here. So I don't expect to find any. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Let's, so we opened that door way down below, though, which is on the opposite side of the island. So if you look out here and you look at this side of the island, so it's basically this side, this far side of the island, where it's just water or whatever, pretty much. That's where that opened up. And I need to go through here. And then here, finally. And back out. All of that to get out of the mountain. We're way up on top now. Okay, so come back down here. Yeah. I believe we came out after all that other stuff. I believe we came out somewhere around like over here. Little walks, little steps walk out, and there's that, I think. I'm not totally sure, but it was near from looking out from there way down below, you saw a thing like this floating. So it might not be this one, but something like that. On one of these. But like I said, I want to go back to that beginning area, because we have that rock pillar that now that I've done several of those, hopefully I can figure out. We'll see. We'll see. I very often think I've got something and then I really actually don't. So we'll find out. Let's just grab this. Oh, nope. Here it is. Here's where that door came out. Is the side over here. So we're still basically by the mountain, but all the way down here. This came out last time. Those pillars we solved were inside here. Yeah. Okay, on the map, that beginning area is where? Windmills here. That's the... So it's over here. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go. What's the fastest way to that? Probably here. Although now that I look at it, it might be faster going just running. It's gonna be faster just running, actually. Let's just run. Even waiting for this bridge here, it's still gonna be way faster to just run, I'm pretty sure. So, whoops. Okay, so I just want this. Hope you've had a good day, Monmouth. I think mostly fixed my sleep or my fatigue from yesterday. I got my somewhere, and I don't know when it happened. Somewhere I got my sleep out of whack. So I'm wide awake at like 4 a.m. I'm starting to get tired toward the end of the day. It's like, what the heck? So what I've basically done today is slept for 4 hours in the early evening, actually. Because now for me, it's like 10:15 at night. I'm in the Denver, Colorado area time zone. Anyway, and so I slept in the early evening, like at 5 p.m. to like 9 p.m. So just like an hour and 15 minutes ago is when I woke up. Doing that basically to try to make sure I'm awake for this. And I will try to continue to do little adjustments to my sleep until I'm able not to be really tired during a stream. Okay, so how is this that I'm going? Oh, I went down the left side. I didn't go to the right side. My mistake. That does bring up a point that I don't know that I've looked. I think I have. I know I have at least somewhat, but I don't know if I've looked at all of the area around outside to make sure to try to make sure I've gotten all the environmental puzzles. I think I have though. I mean, I don't know that I've gotten all of them, but I know I've looked at least a little bit because I got that path that we used to come here. Started like the circle way down at the intersection over there, and then came this way, and the tail of the path was over there. So I don't think I'm reflecting these so much as because they're arrows, right? So I have to pass. Let's try this. So I have to pass on one side of the arrow, and only one. So one side of that one. So I can come up here where I'm not passing other sides. And then here. And then I get one side on each of the next two arrows there. But I missed the arrow down below. Okay, so I can't do it quite yet, I think. Go like that. No. I go the other direction. Or maybe I go like this. So I get one side each of those. And oh, I think I'm gonna have to go left and right, of course. I think that makes sense. So I'll do this where I'm bottom side of this arrow, so one side only on that. And then I'll go one side only here, and then turn left so I don't cross a second side here. And then don't go through here, because that'll be second side. That'll be a problem. I'll go one side here. And over. One side each of these two. Top and bottom. And then I already did one side here on this one, but not here. So one side here. And then we go left again. And then I don't want to go in between, but go up one side here. And back this way. And then I get one side each of these. And I don't want to do that. I can come here like this. One side on this. And... but I need to... okay, hang on. Maybe not quite yet. Hang on. If I go over one side each of these. Yeah, one side there. And then as long as I don't... no, I will be touching that. Wait, where do I end anyway? Where's my destination point? Oh, here. Yeah. Oh, so I have to get this one, though. Okay, so not yet. I want to go here, and then up here. So one side here. Like that. There we go. Yeah, that lit up this floor. That's what I suspected is that or that plus a thing following would light this up. Because this, if you go angle here, it's a circle, but like it ended suddenly, and I was like, and then it continued to look like a tail. And I was like, wait, how do you do that? Okay. So this, I'll do this. I don't think that's right? That doesn't... I maybe have to solve the floor first, and then I can... let's see, hang on. Let me go from this side so I can... maybe not. Like this? Yeah, I think it's better. Okay, so we'll start here. Go through that. And there. I need to end at the other area, though. Yeah, so like that. How do I change color on this? Because I think this still doesn't count as continuing the yellow. It's a white color. So what do I need to do to adjust that? Oh, there's this. Did I do this already? I don't think I did this one. I probably have to come from up above. There's like a circle right here, right? And looks like an end piece. So that's going to be a thing I have to do, I think. So I need to go outside and go up the wall, the part of the broken wall there. And around so that I can get a good angle on it. Yeah, here. This will be one, right? Probably like just like that, so that's a perfect circle. Okay. So that's an additional thing. Still not sure. I know I've already done this tape recorder, but since I'm here, we'll do it again.
Through many births, I have wandered on and on, searching for, but never finding, the builder of this house.
The builder of this house, I think she means either like the world that we live in, or you know, that we experience, or her body, or both. I think is what. Well, she means. I don't know who said that quote. Right? They didn't give an author, so she or he, whoever. Yeah. So over here at the right angle, I think it's up over here. This is a circle, and then you do this down here for the tail. So already did that one previously. Not seeing a good angle on anything out here to be able to do more environment stuff on this side. Get a better angle on anything down below? Not really. I don't know, but I think maybe if I reactivate this here, that will light this up as yellow. I don't know. I don't know how you get that to go yellow. I didn't see any panes of glass to tint it like you do in other areas. So I don't think that's the answer. Kind of a path connecting through here too, but I don't think you can get a good angle to be able to see that. Because you go down below and the flowers will stop lining up. So I don't think that's the answer either. Let's go back down. So this comes over to here. So I have to solve this down to do that? Is that what I'm doing? I don't even remember. It's not like this. These are super early puzzles, so these should be, other than, you know, avoiding dead ends, these should be not a problem to just redo later if I need to. Through here. Let's see. No, I want to continue on this way. How do I get to up and around? Oh, I do want to go up there. I just gotta not end at that spot. So keep going through. There we go. That lights that, and that unlocks this other thing on the face here. Did that change this color at all? No, it's still... do I solve this a different way and it'll give me a different color? How? I don't think... I'll try this. I don't think I can connect these, though, because it's not yellow. So I don't think this is going to work, but let me see. If I go... Yeah, see, I can't get through there. So it's something else. Very curious. Does this give it yellow light if I do this differently? I can't imagine that's right. Because it was a yellow line. As soon as I hit the... It was basically yellow all the way until I did that. And there's only one exit. Yeah, I don't think I want to solve that differently. I don't think that's the answer. I could be totally... That's exactly the answer and completely bypassing it. But I don't think that's right. But I don't know how I turn that yellow. What if I just simply solve this to another one of the exits? What does that do? Nothing, probably, right? Oh, also, I can't fully. I have to go through that. So, maybe a cross. Maybe. I don't know if I could do this or not. Let's see. No, I don't think... How... I don't think there's a way to solve... Well, including that. Because it's broken here, so you can't go through and around. The only way you can get down is to go like this. So I could try solving one of these. I don't know if that's the answer, but we could try that. But this here... Oh. That's a yellow line even though that's off? Interesting. How's that even legal? Like, how's that allowed? Interesting. So if I can figure out... Okay, so if we just do this... If I go like this... Through here... Whoops. Come on. The angle. I'm trying to get to go where I want it to go. A little bit more challenging. Yeah, no. How does that work? Because I can't get through... Oh, if I leave off this one, if I avoid this one, don't satisfy that. So if I go around here, so then will that stay yellow then when I come over to this? Yeah, and then if I grab this and go through there. There we go. That's how you do it. Okay. What happens if I... is there a need to go another direction? I don't know. Do I get a... I don't get a circle if I go at an angle on this, do I? No. I don't think so. Okay, so I think I'll do normal solve of this again. Or like, well, yeah, what normally is valid for solving. Going through both so that we get a white line. Do I want to come to a different spot if I do that? What if I do down here? Is that... I don't know that any of these matters, really, as long as you solve it. We already did the other thing to get it yellow. I don't think that's... Yeah, we're going to leave that particular thing for now, because I don't know there's anything else for that. We got this that I'd missed before, this ring here. So we got that, and the board, and the yellow. Something more that I've missed? I don't think so. I think we're good on that. Okay, I for sure wanted to hit that before we descended in the elevator, because I knew that we had that left over. And once we did the pillars last time, I better understood how you're supposed to do the pillar this time. I don't know that I really looked out across the water this way since the beginning of the game, but it's not looking like... I already looked across from the castle, but you have the parapets kind of block you off, so I don't know... Can't really go down that side unless... Well, there's the other side though, right? We opened up the other side over here. So we should just be able to go in this and around from this side. And then see if there are any other... See, this is applying the same rule. I accidentally solved this one. Didn't realize how. I just did a straight path. But again, the rule is one side and one side only where there's a single triangle. If this was a double triangle, I would have had to hit two sides and go like that. So this, going this way, would not be a valid solution because it's two, but it's a single triangle, so that would not solve it. Oh, did I do this before? I don't remember doing that one or not.
Of all the communities available to us, there's not one I would want to devote myself to, except for the Society of True Searchers, which has very few living members at any time. Albert Einstein, 1924.
Yeah. Yeah, because there are a lot of people, and I'm not gonna get into like this big philosophy of like religion versus science versus whatever. But there are a lot of people who are not or who get content on knowing enough, and that's totally fine. I mean, that's your your own personal, whether you want to be open to learning more or not or whatever. But there is a very small percentage of society that keeps wanting to search and keeps wanting to find more. Most of the time, we humans tend to find like enough for us. This answers the questions that I had. I don't really need to know any more things, so I'm good. And that's not a judgment statement. That's just saying that some of us are that way and others are not. So when he says there are very few people that are part of that same society, that's true. Most people do not want to keep searching and keep searching and keep searching. We kind of tend to search with the idea of getting specific answers. And once we have those answers, we tend not to be curious about more stuff. We might later on get curious about other things in particular. We don't generally go, okay, but I want more. Oh, but I want more. Oh, but I want... That's not the tendency of human nature. I still haven't figured out how to get the water level that reflects from here that's blue. So I haven't been able to figure out what... I haven't really retried, but I still haven't been able to figure out the angle I need to get that without it getting obstructed partway across. We did this one already. Both, there's one that ends here, and then if you go all the way around, then you get to that one as well. Let's see more from here. Still haven't found. I thought we were going to find. Maybe that's where with the elevator descends or something. Still haven't found the back way into the basement of the windmill, right? So either just as a reminder in case you're not remembering, or if you have not watched me stream before and you're not sure exactly what I'm talking about, especially if you have not played this before, you would not know. Unless, you've been watching me stream all along. When you go down over here into the basement, basically, of the windmill, if I don't get lost, where am I going? This way. I got flipped around 180. I was like, wait, I'm facing wall. That's not supposed to happen. Here. So we go down this way just fine. Don't know how to get over here. But I think we're supposed to. It's got one of these things here that I think is just a switch to unlock the door. Probably a really simple ball, like starting point, maybe a little small pattern, and then an end, but nothing tricky. And this will open the door. And you go over here. There's a ladder or steps, right? And then there's this catwalk up above. Still don't know how to do that. So that's something we'll have to figure out at some point. I don't know. I thought going down the mountain, maybe we'd have like a big tunnel system or something with a whole bunch of puzzles or something would eventually lead us over to that, the other side of that. But I don't see that from there, so I don't know. Okay. There very possibly is more. But I don't know that we really have much in town left. There probably is something, but I don't know. We did finally solve this. We've done the red before. Did finally figure out that over here is where the green starts. And so that's how you needed to do that to get to the puzzle there. This is like a rounded end. Does this go? Yeah. This is a circle from an angle, right? This is half and then this is half. What happens if I go up over here? Either on top of here. I don't think I can get on the roof of this. But what if I get up on the roof of this? Hey, Deja Pro. Sorry, I didn't welcome you. I didn't notice you jumped on. I get too focused on the game. Yeah, we didn't do the ending. Well, I don't know if that's the ending. We got on the mountain all the way down to doing those light pillars, and then that elevator came up, so we did that. And then I was like, well, I remember seeing in the very beginning there was the same kind of a little column where you could draw on it. So I went back to finish that, and then I found another couple of things while I was there. Yeah, we'll go back to the mountain here in just a moment. Since I just noticed that, I think that's an environment something that I missed. Although I don't know if I can. Can I get an angle from here? No. How do I get to a vantage point where I can see that and act on it? Up here? It's doubtful. There's probably stuff in the way, but I'll try. This might work. Might give me the vantage I need. Out. This is facing the wrong way. Also probably not high enough. But see, yeah, this is like a tail. So there should be something that'll give... Yeah, this would be too far away. How? Maybe from the castle? Since I'm here, let me keep going up to the top just to make sure. But I don't think this is going to give me a good angle at all for that. Oh, no, yeah, it does. Not quite enough of a circle, though. So maybe if I get up on top. There we go. Okay, that's what I missed before. I wonder, this is a rhetorical question, so don't answer for me. I'm just wondering out loud. I wonder when you finally have one of those obelisks full up, if anything special happens, or if you just can look and see that all the symbols are lit up. Okay, so that got that I was curious about there. Let's see. What else? No. This way. All right. Think we've mostly done the castle. I know we've got the laser from the castle, so we did at least enough of it that we got that. But there could be some stuff lingering. But since you last time you saw, we had left off and not finished the mountain. Let me go ahead and head over to the mountain anyway, because we can probably descend. I don't know. Does that so my worry is, I don't know, it's like worry. It doesn't keep me up at night or anything, but my thing with that is I don't want to do some kind of end game thing and then have puzzles that I failed to solve. I don't need to. I'm not normally a completionist, but since the whole point of this is to solve the puzzles, I would like to get all of them that I can, which would mean, I want to avoid missing. Got this from over there before. I did get this from over on that side. Is there anything over there that I... It's not looking like it to me. Got a bit of a lecture about how some people just stop themselves from continuing to search for answers. No one should be answering your genuine question. What? What was my genuine question? I was rhetorical. If that's what you're talking about, the rhetorical question, that was rhetorical, just meaning I don't. Not that I don't want an answer, but I don't want to be given the answer. I want to discover the answer, right? So that there's that too, right? There's some people don't want to have or don't get satisfied by having just some answers. They want all the answers or whatever. Some people are satisfied with just a limited number of answers, and some people want answers, but they don't want to just have them given to them, right? So there's that too. Why did I do this? Am I coming out here? I don't think I need to come out here, right? I don't know why I did this. Nah, I'm just gonna... Because we want to go up the mountain. I'm not gonna worry about that. I don't need to take the boat. I don't want the boat. What I want is... over this way. No, not this way. Yes? Wait. Laser's going this way. Yeah, here we go. Up there. Do. Oh, yeah. Yeah, as like I said, I'm not normally completionist. I normally, if I miss stuff in a game, I'm like, man, that's fine. But the entire point of this game is the puzzles, right? So it's like, okay, but did I really do the game? Do I feel like I finished the game? I don't know. So, all right. Cross over here, down this way. Oh, there is still the ship puzzle. I'm not going to worry about that right now, though. There is still the ship puzzle. I just can't get... I think I have one set of tones right. Like, I think I know one set of tones. The other one, there's, like, double tone at the same time, and it keeps throwing my ears off. I hear, and I'm, like, thinking it's one, but then it's not, and then I don't know. I don't know. Something about that puzzle is just something in particular... Other people, maybe it's just fine, but for me in particular, for some reason, I struggle with... Oops. Yeah. I did this last time, too. I need to continue through first and then up. Going up and around to the left is what we want, not to the right. Or to the right, I mean, not to the left. And then up this way, yeah. Well... You know what I mean. I don't mean that's like the end, like the... Anyway, whatever. I'm not going to pretend to know, like, everything about the game, what the game is actually saying. I'm just saying, like, when somebody... Well, I don't know about other people. When I started playing this game, I started playing it because it was puzzles. And I was like, cool. And it's got, like, a, you know, really colorful world. So for me, starting this game... The entire point for me of playing this game was puzzles and like a story potentially to go along with it. That was my entire point. I'm not going to pretend to know what the developers were intending and stuff. That's not what I was trying to say. Okay. I'm looking to see if there are any environment things in here. But I'm not seeing any. There's a lot of storyline here. These guys working and stuff. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the storyline is, but it seems clear there's storyline here. Yeah, well, and that's, like I said, that's not all I want. I thought storyline, I thought puzzles plus storyline or whatever, or lore or whatever, right? So I thought that was what was cool, but... Anyway, okay. And we've already got this, got that last time. Not that it's a hard one to solve, but still, since you're descending, I did see that one. This almost looks like it could be a thing, but I think the elevator cuts you off too fast. I don't think you can actually draw that line. Could be wrong, like always. I could be wrong, but so we did this, and I solved for this board, and then we got through here, and I stepped on here, and then we solved 2 of these. I solved one of these, the door shut, then I opened it again, then solved the other one. Then we came out here and we solved these pillars. Alright, let's see what's down the elevator. I go up or down, looks like to me. No, it goes both, I guess. Whichever way you're going to go, it's going to go, like, you draw both at the same time. Ah. I see.
A star at dawn.
I didn't realize this was going to fly. That's cool.
A bubble
A bubble in a stream.
in a stream.
A flash of lightning in a summer cloud.
Flash of lightning in a summer cloud.
All the lasers are getting disabled or turning off or whatever as we travel through the area where they were lit up or where they were activated.
A flickering lamp.
A flickering lamp.
Some of these are lit up and some are not. I'm wondering if that reflects like percentage or something of puzzles I've done. I know for a fact there's some stuff I've not done. Like the windmill over here. Seems pretty clear these were paths to do for like environment stuff, but I had not gotten the windmill to rotate to get some of those. So, and there's the ship I talked about before going on this. So there are at least some areas I know for a fact I've not finished. Not done all the stuff that was there. And there's the trim of the castle. I got that environment thing, but there's the reflection that was in the water that was blue, and I always kept getting obstructed and hitting a rock and couldn't finish one of them. Couldn't finish the one on the water, so there's that one as well. There are several places I know where I did not complete.
A phantom.
A phantom.
Phantom.
A phantom.
Oh, and we're going back to the beginning, huh?
And a dream.
And a dream.
And a dream.
A dream. To add my own stamp of. Oh, and then it just kicked me out. Interesting. So it basically just, and you're done. Bye. Okay. Bye. I guess. I mean, that was less than an hour. Come on. We got to do some more. And then is this like a new game plus something? All right. Well, let's load back. Really? Did it boot me that far back? No. I thought it was supposed to boot me. Really? If I load this, is I gonna just go through the closing? Nope. But I can't get out. Hey, you tricked me. That's a frassen, dude. Can I do this and then undo? There we go. Yeah. For a second I was like, "Grr," but nope, I can get out. Okay, good. I was like, no, I want to do more. But I don't want to have to redo a whole bunch of stuff that I already did. Okay. All right. It's not that I didn't believe you exactly, but I thought that it was like the save point was messed up and it like saved at a bad point. It should have saved somewhere else. But that's okay. That's okay. We're all right. We're all right. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. How they let you undo this stuff is knowing you won't necessarily want to be done with the game there, depending on the player, yeah. This looks like this could be a solid enough thing for drawing a path, but it doesn't really give you a starting point or an ending point for that matter. It's just like in between. Okay, well, I'm gonna work on some of these things that I did not finish. Keep doing that. Y'all, every time I want to go up the stairs again. That's incorrect. Not if I'm trying to get out. That's cool though. Now you know what all these things are for, like what, or not what all, but like what happens in the end when you like touches these different rings or whatever. Okay. Yeah, I've done this one already. So it basically is like a new game plus or something. Does it? Things don't get harder. I wouldn't imagine, right? The puzzles are the puzzles, or do they make? Do they throw like extra wrenches in the works when you do a new game? I don't think I plan on ever doing like a new game plus with this, so I don't care about like having that spoiled or whatever. I don't even know if I would consider it spoiling it, to be honest. So what is... This looks like a circle could connect to something, but there's no tail connecting to it, so I don't know what that's about. It almost is a perfect circle there, though. Almost. Not quite. If I go up top, does that turn into a circle? Still, I don't see a tail connecting to that, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't see a way for that to go anywhere. Done this as well. This thing that connects there. Well, I very specifically said they're rhetorical, so... Or not. No, I didn't say. That was other things I was saying are rhetorical. No, I don't plan on doing New Game Plus in this. I enjoy puzzles, but I mean, if it's basically going to be the same stuff, unless it gets harder, and in which case maybe I would do it sometime. Although I don't think I'd do it on stream again. I probably would just do it on my own at some point, like here or there, as I, got in the mood for puzzles, I guess, is what I would say, right? And that's not an uncommon thing for me. I do puzzle games all the time, so I very well could see myself coming back into this just to do puzzles. But as far as streaming goes, I mean, I provide. So I did this ring, right, that goes out there. It basically wanders this and does. Anyway, I stream to provide, obviously entertainment, but to provide an, like, help people experience stuff that they may not have already experienced. That doesn't mean that like, there are games that I've played again since having streamed them or uploaded them to YouTube or BitChute or whatever, or Odyssey, that I've played again on my own, but I've not played again, like, so people can, people see me, like, playing. Because that's not the point for me of my channel. It's not to show, like, to do, for a while I could considered it in the early days of my channels, but I've decided I'm not doing the channel to do like, oh, here's the really hard way, and this is how you do this. That's not the point. There are plenty of people that do that. That's not the point of my stuff. So it is what it is. But I'm just saying. Oh. Makes sense. People would mod it. That's cool. People came up with their own puzzles that are varying in difficulty and might even make everything harder. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, like I said, there are plenty of other puzzle games. Maybe not the same type as this or whatever, but for example, there's The Room, the whole series of games, The Room, that I've not done, which would be interesting, I think, to me. I don't know why I'm drawing so slow. They can't see the mouse where I want. That's just one example. There are others too, but that's an example of like another series, I guess, of puzzle games that I would like to play. And that's kind of more of a, not really, as far as I could tell from the trailer and stuff, but The Room seems more like kind of a horror adjacent, so not horror, but kind of creepy ambiance or something, puzzle game. And I do a lot of I said I do play a lot of horror anyway, so horror plus puzzle is obviously something I'd be down for. Maybe, I don't remember offhand, but I can look through the streams, just kind of, you know, I do, in addition to stuff being uploaded, I also have a recording that I keep so that I've always got, you know, in case something goes awry, I've still got a copy of whatever. So I can look through like the recordings I have and see. Yeah, that windmill, I gotta get that windmill turning. Plus, like I said earlier, I don't remember if you were on already or not, Deja Pro, but I still don't know how to get the backside, or whatever you want to call it, of this underground area with a windmill. Right? I can do the one area where there's the movies, but I don't know how to get down the backside. And I suspect something in the backside will eventually, like that plus what I've already done on the other side, will maybe get the windmill spinning, in which case then you can complete some of these, because this is clearly a perfect circle, right? But it doesn't go anywhere. You have to have this spinning, and then you can connect to, like, I think as it spins, you go on one of these, and then you go up here, and you go on one of these. Anyway, I don't know, right? I'll figure it out, hopefully, as it goes. But anyway, that's something that has to happen for these to work, right? I think. So I don't know how to get the windmill turning, which might be related to the backside, or whatever you want to call it, of underneath the windmill. Taiji? All right. Anyway, so I got to figure out. I've already looked to the direction, I think, if I remember right, and wasn't it? I think it ended up being over in the direction of the pyramid or whatever you call it, but I never found a way to connect to get underneath from over here. So that's the Apple Grove or whatever. I don't think there's anywhere down there. Yeah, so we saw plenty of these. Plenty of these that are not lit up, I think, right? There's at least this one. These two, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, and maybe even 7, 8, 9 if these light up, probably. So 7, 8, 9. So I think there are at least 9 more for just this pillar. And there are other areas, of course. So yeah, Still quite a bit. That's why I was like, no, wait, I'm not done. I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'm not done. Yes, I did this earlier. This particular one. I did... How did I... I did something. Was it down below? Anyway, I think I did the lower one too. I'm pretty sure. I know I saw the lower one. I'm just trying to remember if I managed to figure out how to get the right perspective on that to get it to... getting caught on everything. Stop. Yeah, and then here, just this perspective, and you get this one. Yep, so I got those two. I believe I got this one, this going across here, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. I think it might have been a thing where I had to do it by boat, but I don't remember for sure. I've not really been back in this Cherry Blossom / Apple Grove area much since I did the original, like, these basic puzzles from it. So I don't... There's probably stuff in here I'm missing. Environment stuff maybe, or whatnot. This is just looking at the entrance. You enter from below, so that's not anything new. Let's see. Shadow doesn't really... Yeah, right? Yep. That's kind of what I thought with the theme of this. I was like, I knew I was going back to the very opening area in the first place. I knew I was doing that for sure. Then I was like, I might do other stuff too. Like, just take a look through some of these opening areas. Like I said, I still need to do the ship and stuff, but I kind of want to investigate some of these things that I've not really looked into for a while. I looked at them at the very beginning of the game, and they didn't really touch them after that. So let's see. There's kind of a curvy path here. Not here. Here. I don't have a good angle from here. Let me see if I get a better... Yeah, see, you get... The path goes like that. How? I feel like there should be some angle I can get to draw this path, but I don't know. I've tried a few different angles and not found it yet, at least. That doesn't look like that does something. Already got that earlier. It's kind of from this side too. Probably have a circle thing here. I probably need to do this by boat though. Is probably what I would need to do. As a boat's going by. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you get... What is... Let's see. Maybe you don't need boat. I don't know. No, yeah. Because you're running into rocks in the way now. Yeah, over here, though. So as a boat goes by, you draw this. Probably up... I don't know. Up this something. Something. So I could try that and get a boat to go along past there. I guess the easiest way would be to go over here, take the boat part way, stop it, turn around, and then start drawing. Still going to go back to the orchard. Since I just noticed that, I want to do that before I forget about it. Does this have a hole in the side? No, it doesn't. See. Where you have the circle here that can complete that, you don't have that on this side. But that could still be part of that other thing that I was just talking about. So we're here. I'm going to go this way. So, like this. Just do that for now. Because like I said, there's also this whole water reflection. I just need to figure out where I stand in this boat to get the right angle so I don't get blocked by the rocks as I'm trying to draw along the blue line. Somewhere over here, though, should be. It'll be as we come back over here more, I think. And I think this'll be the end also, again, probably. Not really getting the same angle, though, with the circle from here. So maybe you don't do that with the boat. Maybe I get up on top of the tower. No, the tree's in the way, though. Interesting. I don't know. So we stop here. We go back. Come on, get in there. There we go. Yes, I'm not really seeing... That's not enough of a circle. It doesn't close off at a good angle. Yeah, I gotta do a different angle on that to get that. I'm not sure how you do that. Come back here and I'll run back up here and see if I can get a better angle. Huh. I don't know how you do that one. Offhand, I don't know. Try to figure it out, though. Oh, that technically was another thing that I wasn't looking at. One sec. I was not looking at the reflection. Maybe it's what you draw is in the reflection. Let me look at that and just make sure I wasn't missing that. Because it looks like you draw on top here when you're at the other angle. But maybe there's something down here. Circle should be something around here. Nah, those rocks are going to be in the way. Okay, stop. Pretty sure those rocks are going to be in the way. You're not going to be able to do that. All right. See if you can figure out. Like I said, I am going to go back to the cherry blossoms. I just, in the process of that, noticed over here, and so was... We're not far from them, obviously. They're right here. So... Yeah. Yeah, I do that. Yeah, you're right. I definitely. I mean, I'm looking I am in an area, I'm looking all over the place, close but also in the distance, trying to see if there's something I haven't noticed that I would want to take a closer look at. And so in doing that, often I'm like, ooh, 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 and I end up in a different area. It doesn't help. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing necessarily. I guess it is what it is, but it doesn't help that I have mild. Well, mild. I don't know if it's mild. You can tell with my sentences stopping and randomly another thought coming in and stuff. You can already tell what I'm going to say, right? I have ADD to a point. I don't know how extreme or not it may be, but I do have ADD, and so that does make me kind of shiny, make me do that kind of thing. And then I'm looking at a different. I can't really get up there though. How do I? I don't know how I do that. Come back out here and go on the hill, I guess. I don't know though. We tried this. But it seems pretty clear to me. This should close to a circle at some point, I think. Especially as you come back this way. So you're getting closer, but then the rocks are in the way. I don't know how you get the angle on that. I really, really don't. You would need to come back out here much farther. Surely this outcropping here won't look past this, right? I don't think that's... I'm pretty sure that doesn't give you a good vantage point. We could always run over here and see, but I don't think that's gonna get us anything that we can use. Yeah, run all the way around. Oh, really? People don't come back? I wonder if some of that is due to frustration for some of the players. They see an area, they're like, eh. They work on it some, they get tired of it, and then they move on. That's possible. Everybody has different personalities, right? And yeah, this does not. This is definitely does not let you go through. So people have different personalities, and some people get frustrated, and then they just don't want to deal with stuff again. If I get frustrated, I usually just take a breather and then come back. That's my approach in a lot of things, though, not just this. So, for example, I played. Well, I never get to the DLC of the second one or do the third game, which is kind of weird for me. I should have done those. Anyway, but I did the first 2 Dark Souls games as well as the DLC of the first game. Dark Souls is one of those series. I mean, there are others too, obviously later that are even harder. But Dark Souls type games are the type where you can't, if you plan on finishing it, you can't let frustration rule you. And so if I was in fighting a particular boss, let's say, and struggling, just could not overcome the boss, I would just walk away for the time being, or I recorded that gameplay and uploaded it. So I would just stop recording, come back maybe the next day, record again, and try again, right? I'm not one of these types that just gives up. I mean, it might be. At some point, I might decide I don't really know that this is worth it or something. But as a general rule, I'm not one of these that gives up. I will stick at it, stick with it, and stick with it, and stick with it until I figure it out. I'm stubborn that way. I think that's both a good and a bad thing. It's good in terms of trying to solve stuff. It's bad in terms of certain things that maybe are not really things I should be worrying about trying to solve. Yeah, I don't remember if I do this through the boat. I don't think so. How did I? But there was somewhere where I painted this. I must have painted it from the boat. But this line here, I'm positive I did that, right? Did I not? Let me take the boat and see. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, yeah, it could be. Could be. And I am outside of doing, streaming and stuff online, I am a writer. Usually a ghostwriter or an editor or a contributor toward a greater work or something. And because of NDAs, I can't say the stuff I've written. I unfortunately I have this thing now where like I'm known in the writing community or whatever as a ghostwriter who does NDAs, so I don't tell people stuff I've worked on. I don't know how I got myself into that, but anyway, and I've written like corporate like how-to manuals and stuff too. Anyway, so I write. Yeah, I mean I have a regular day job too, a .com company I work for, but I also do that do writing, freelancing as well as, paid jobs. And so yeah, that's how I approach things as a writer. So that makes sense. Spot on that you identified that I'm a writer. That's great. Well done. Oh, they just forget about it? Yeah, that could be too. That's a good call. That's definitely a good call. That could definitely be a thing. I never really made it to the... Wait, what? Oh, no. Okay, yeah. How... Huh. Okay, so if I go along... Was it outside? It might have been a perspective out... Oh, whoops, I have to complete it, of course. Hang on. Was it an outside perspective where I was able to get this stripe? I think it was something like that. I think it was like, I had to be out here to get things to line up. But it's been a while now since I looked at that even. But I'm pretty sure... Nah. Too many pillars in the way, right? I would have had to go in to do that. Yeah, there's no way I got it from out here. I had to go inside to do that. Okay, so let's... how do I want to do that? Oh, that's going in here. Oh. Yeah, so the other one... I swear I looked at that and saw that you could paint it. Maybe I never figured it out. Maybe that's it. Maybe I never figured it out. Because I've seen that before, and I was like, you could totally paint that at some point, right? But I just might not have solved that one. That's not a thing, is it? Hang on. Is that a... If I go in... Oh, we could do it like this. If I go in here, there's light. There's sunlight on the sand here. Does this draw something? That'd be a new one. I don't think I've seen that. Well, kind of the reflection on the pyramid, the temple. Does this draw anything? It doesn't really do a circle, though. At either place. I don't know. That turns out to be a thing or not. Does it connect to the cloud? Nah. Nah, that's not... Tricked me. Made me think it was, but I don't think it ever really... Oh, that might. That right there might, actually. Well, hang on. Whoa. I see what you did there, Cotton. Not going to trick me. Hang on. I think there's one right here on the side coming down. Where is my circle? No. Don't do that. Stop. Nah, maybe not. Damn. I could have sworn there was one there. Ah. Interesting. I would swear there's one there. But I can't seem to figure out how to activate it or anything. Interesting. All right, well, I'll have to come back to that for sure. I definitely want to come back to that, try that at some point. I don't know. That feels like it feels hardcore, like majorly, like you should be able to paint this. But I can't get a good angle to get a perfect circle or to get it to... My spidey senses are tingling, but I'm not getting a response. Oh, you know what it might be, though? It might be because I'm going inside. Hang on. Maybe if I take the outside route, maybe I get a good angle on that. Hey, Cosmic. Oh, I might have? Okay. Yeah. Yep. I'm actually, this one I will be able to, it's my own thing, not co-writing with somebody else or ghostwriting or anything. I'm working on my own, do you know what a novelette is? So it's like, well, first I should say, do you know what a novella is? If you know what a novella is, you probably know what a novelette is. I think I said hello just in case. I don't want to like leave you out. So hello, Cosmic. Thanks for joining on the stream. Stopping by. I've done this puzzle. I ran on the sand here and did that. Okay. That's probably good enough. Let's go. We'll just go to here. It's fine. I don't need to go super far. Let's see if I get the light from this angle is better and I can actually draw that. Anyway. So, you know what a novel is. You know what a short story is. A novella is between the two. It's usually about... novella usually is something like 60 to 70 pages, something like that, for the whole story. Something along those lines, basically. It's the length. So it's not as long as a novel, but it's also not as short as a short story. No, maybe that's not the answer. That went away too fast. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we'll just try that again some other time. I'm pretty sure that's something at some point. Anyway, yeah, so a novel is typically a novel's about 150 pages, maybe 120. You might get away with 120 as a short novel. Anyway, so a novel's usually like 150 pages plus. So 200, 300, 400, those are all novels. And then you have... Yeah, see, I don't see... With these pillars in the way, I don't see how you would paint this and not get your line cut off on the way. But I swear you're able to paint that at some point, too. So there's that, and then there's that light on the sand on the other side there. I think both of those probably can get painted at some point. Anyway, and then a short story typically is anything up to about like 20 pages or so. 20, 25 pages, somewhere in there is typically a short story. So a novella is usually around like 60 to 80 pages. A novelette fills that gap in between. It's usually somewhere between around like 30 and 60 pages, something like that. So I'm working on what the plan is to have eventually be a 10 novelette series. Fantasy. But a 10 novelette series of stories. I'm still on the first one. I kind of do like I do here where I work a little bit on each story as I go along, little bits and pieces. More on the later stories, it's more like notes to make sure I don't forget that I need to do this plot point here, this story beat here, so that stuff runs smoothly throughout the series. Anyway, so I'm in the process of that. So, yeah, so I have that kind of a mentality. I overanalyze stuff, which isn't great for casual conversations a lot of times, but it does really help me with my creative faculties and making sure that I have all the intricacies lined up where I want them. When I finish that, and I don't know, a year, in the next year or two, hopefully I'll finish those. If I finish that series, I'll let you guys know, and you guys can check it out and let me know what you think. Not really. No, I don't think so. I mean, it's fantasy, so in that regard, I guess you could for sure say it's, you know, got Tolkien, you know, like nods to Tolkien, I guess. But in that regard, you could also say it's got nods to C.S. Lewis or something too, right? The Chronicles of Narnia. It's more. I would say. Oh crap! Why can't I think of his name now? One sec. Should be one sec. I got that. The book's right over here on the bookshelf. I should be able to find them pretty quickly. Yeah, it's more probably. Not fully, but in some ways, it's more probably David Eddings influenced. I mean, it's hard to say that you're not influenced a little bit by a lot of different authors that you've read over time, but I'd say probably there's a little more David Eddings in it than Tolkien. And you know, again, I would definitely say that there's okay. So I think I figured out that these are telling me. I think these are telling me puzzles are still unsolved. So there's this one. Can't be just the one. Anyway, I think these are some kind of reflection of like my progress. As we were flying past them, I noticed some of these are not lit and most of these are. Well, a large number of them are, but some are not, making me think. And some are flickering, making me think I might have done most of the stuff in that area, but there's still stuff that I have left to do. I don't know. That's just a feeling I get from that. I don't know how true that is in reflecting what the game is showing me. Crap, what was I gonna... Oh, I was returning to the cherry blossoms. Get chatting away, and then I forget to go back to the actual cherry blossoms. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those were interesting. The reveal of Be Nothing was pretty cool. I really liked that. I was like, oh, wow. I see. And he even warned you about it ahead of time and stuff, so obviously it was gonna be a thing. Some of these are like broken wall things here too, which reminds me of stuff in town, but I don't really see a vantage point that's very good for that. Okay, these might be a thing. Let's see. Lining some of these trees up. I know I did this. I did this earlier. This is a really simple one, of course. Whoops, I guess I back far enough. But doing that, I did that one already. There you go. Now you can see it's all lit up. Not that you didn't believe me, but just so that, you know, you can see that I did for sure do it. That was an easy one. Once I had the right angle, I was like, oh, well, duh. This is obviously a thing. I don't know. Not seen from there. Alright, what else? Stuff within here. I'm sure there's got to be at least an environmental something in here. At least one, I would expect. It might be a thing where I have to go away from the cherry blossom and look at the cherry blossoms from a distance to get it. That might be the thing. But I'm positive there's got to be at least one environment something in here. different angles. In the jungle area, we had some stuff where he drew in the sky. So I'm looking at that between the trees too. We had a couple of those. We finally got that cloud thing to line up, so we did draw that one. And we drew between branches. And we also drew along like a moss thing on some of the branches. We drew, I mean, not just one. I think we drew 3 of those? 2 at least. I think 3. So that, you know, based on the count, you might know that whether I'm missing some or not, and that's fine. I'll return there at some point again, I think. But let's see. Not really getting a circle here. Not quite. And then following back through some of these. What about here looking in? Probably would be better. I don't know, like, can you get up the stairs on this? Go up stairs? I don't think so, right? No. Yeah, it's all busted out. It's just down. If I do this the other way, what is I don't remember this now. Like, as far as what did the other way do? Oh, that lights up the other half. Does that unlock the other side down here? I don't think so. I'm guessing no, but let's see. That is the other direction, so maybe that opens the other direction down here. No. I was like, that's too easy, right? Yeah, that's too easy. What if I... Can I do that? I was thinking of going up and down and up and down. I don't know that you can, though, without... And then you skip some of these if you don't. Go. Yeah. I don't know. Back where we had it before. I don't know though. Lighting. What is lighting? Okay, so wait. So this is currently facing that way. Oh, does that rotate and slow? It was moving slightly. Does that rotate the one way and then slow down? So maybe if I come out here. Okay, so someday when this comes back around, I think I need to jump down to one of those side things. So this is going to be one of those, like, kind of like the pillars, I think, where you rotate as you go. Maybe. Yeah, I didn't notice before either. So yeah, it must have been just spent just enough time. I was like, wait, these move? On the top there? Or I go down here? I go on one of these. There's one. Probably do this upper one and go to the right. Well, I guess go to the left since the way it's rotating. And grab that. This one over here, but just down to the right from there. Because if I try to go here, then I'll get cut off immediately by the fin as it spins by, right? So, obviously not there. Oh, okay. So not that way. I thought that might be an ending, but I guess not. Since this is the only one that connects for the starting point, I gotta wait until it goes all the way around again. Yeah. This was not the cherry blossoms, but I guess this is the thing for sure. This is helpful. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to be jumping onto that one. There are other angles too, right? There's this whole thing to the right of that as well. So... okay. I've already done this one before, haven't I? Yeah, I did that one. It's not that one. What if I do from an angle? Then I can get some of these others. Let me see, hop across until I get over to... okay. Over here. stay. Oh, maybe not. Can I get off? It's not gonna let me off. Damn. Okay. Let's wait till it come around, I guess. Do. I was gonna try to get off and stay on that and go for the next fin over, but that didn't end up letting me. No, let's do this. I'm gonna back over here. Crap. No. Ah, I missed it. Damn. Damn it. I think it's seeming like going left is more of what I want to do now. Like go on that up and left of the entrance, and then onto the fin here that's approaching. Go on the bottom of that and up to draw a line there. That's another one. That's two. There's a third one over here too on the left. This fin over here on the left is a third connection. The trick is I have to be able to get off of this, get onto the side thing, get off the side thing onto the next fin, then get off again, like so that I can hop fins across, right? So that's okay. So I got that, and I need to basically just let this one pass through. Where does it connect? Up here? Yep, just stay there. No! Ah! Let me off! You friggin' jerk. No, I did. Ah! You're supposed to let me let go. Not get me stuck there, jerk. Okay. So I need to basically move onto this next fin and then like up and down slightly and then move off of it again back onto this line again, I think. So I need to go like this and then I want to go like that. Nope, no, off. Are you kidding me right now? It's the angle. It must be the angle. So it won't let me move off again. What a jerk. I think it's as it's coming the other side, I think there's a break and it won't let me go through between the fin and the line. At the on the back side, the angle's such because the fins aren't exactly flat, right? They're slightly beveled, and so it's tilted a little, and I think doesn't quite get the line once you get to that point. Oh, really? But I should be able to just go straight through, right? How do I... Oh, okay. So I need... Okay. So I would go on this top part, I guess, right? Get off there on this line to the right. And then wait. And then go down. And then go over. I guess that makes sense. That's why. Go this way. Then wait until I come around. And then get off on that left one. And then head this way so that I can connect to the next fin over. So it's like those pillars, except rotating instead of this way. It's around, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be going left here. Down. Now I can connect to this one and then go up. No. Really? Now why was that disallowed? Because I've not been on either that fin or that other thing. I should not be crossing myself, right? Because higher up, I went down, over, slightly down, across, slightly down. Oh, I can't use this fin, I think, for that. Oh, was that it? Because I was going to say, I think it shouldn't... Yeah, probably. Yeah. Let me try again here. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I only have one left, right? Which is the one down and to the left. I need to connect to that one. For that one, I want to... Let's see. Yeah, I think this is probably fine. Doing this, and then I'll connect with that middle strip to connect to the other. Okay. And then when this, what's now almost pointing straight up, when that comes by, then I want to go basically on that middle part. This middle section here, but on that other one. Oh, but I got cut off. That's right. Can't do that. How do I want... Oh, yeah. Duh. I'll use the left one. I need to go to the bottom. And then I will come back up. That's what I want. And I'll come back up to the middle. But that's that one. Yeah, I want this to rotate the other way, I think. Which I think is the lighting it this way instead. I think that is... And that should rotate the other way, right? I think. That was just the slower connection? It didn't go the other direction. I thought it was going to. No, that's just like the slow way. Oh, there we go. It's starting to rotate again now. Or did it just stop entirely? And it just stopped entirely. Can I do it one more time and have it actually start turning the other direction? Because if I can get it to go counterclockwise... That just stopped it altogether. Now, how am I going to do... Okay. Well, if that's not going to rotate it, then I guess I need to go the other way and have it rotate again. Okay. I do want to start moving. So how am I going to get this onto here? So... Because I'm going to get cut off as I go, right? So I'll need to go here. Okay. Okay, so I think I need to go like this. Here. Now the next thing is going to... Oh, yeah, no, that's right. Yep, so I think I need to go here. Nah, that's still wrong. Maybe it's the angle. Maybe I need over here instead. What if I... Whoops, I don't want it to go too much, though, right? Does that go down far enough that the blade doesn't hit it? Seems like I can get that bottom over there. Okay, maybe it is just back over here. I just got to figure out when I jump off and when I don't jump off, so that I don't end up cutting myself off, right? So I could go... So I can go like... well, I can't draw the same line though, right? So, what do I want to do? Come off here. I can. Then jump onto this. Okay, now I want to come off of this onto that left piece and then down. No. Can't do that either. Yeah. Yep. Definitely you have to like be like wait for it. I come off. That's going to get cut off there though. So how does that? And that only comes to the left side. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work what I'm doing. Because I get onto this other piece and then this next blade coming by is going to cut me off. Unless I go all the way to the bottom, but then I'm stuck on that blade and I have no other way off. Yeah, that's not going to work. I need something. Okay. So it is possible to get on this here, really fast jump down, and the edge of the blade will miss you, I think. Okay. So I can do that. I just gotta... So we'll do this again. Come off here. Get onto this one. Do another rotation around. And then from this one, we're going to go low. Okay. And then, like I said, when we come back around, I'll jump off of the left side, but then go all the way to the bottom. So this blade should just miss me. And then I can connect to the next thing. I think that's what you do. We'll see. We'll see. This throws me off enough as it is. So I would not be surprised if that does not work. But we'll try that. I was like trying to figure out how do you can't get off that once you get on that long piece. But that whole blade, and I was like, oh, but the end of the blade is broken. So maybe you don't actually get cut off if you jump off here and then shoot to the bottom. And that, of course, does not complete your line because you can always back up a line as you're in the middle of drawing stuff. So. Okay. Now I wait down here. Oh, have I done this already? I've not, right? Oh. Oh, that's not... I got tricked. I thought it was an actual ending point shoot. So we gotta start it over. Sorry, my bad. I should have waited. My bad. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully don't bore you guys to tears as I have to retry this for the 70th time. I should have paid attention before I even got the light on there. Because obviously the light, as you're drawing, kind of does that circle thing anyway. So I was mistaking it as the end of that was like that. That's not correct. The end of that is most certainly not like that. If I would have looked at the paint before I drew on it, it would have been clearer. Wait. Do the same thing as last time, but don't click off. Just let the blade pass and then get on to the next blade. And then up to the top center. And then I will have hit all three other blades with their termini or terminuses, if you want to say it that way. Trying to remember my Latin. I don't remember if terminus is... Terminus, I think, is an I, US to I. It might be US to US, in which case terminuses would be the correct in English. There we go. Now wait. Do not click, Zexor. Just wait. Just wait. Let this pass you. Phew. I was correct. Good. That's the solution to get past that. And then I just wait until... Where are you? Way up here? There we go. Now, I don't know if that's all of those, but that's 3, and there are 3. There's a starting blade here, and then we've got all 3 of the other ones. So I think that's probably everything. I mean, there are these painting, like the things where it's partially painted on the sides, but I don't think you take advantage of this at all. It's too partial. Like, the paint's mostly worn off there. And over, over here was the other one, but I'm not sure that, I mean, the paint's worn there too. So I think that's probably also not a thing, but let's come around this angle and see, just in case. Yeah, I don't think you can draw through there. Now, where did these go? I didn't even pay attention to where these went. Did these go over to this pillar over here? Yeah. That's what these were. These were the windmill. Okay, yeah, and there are 3 of those, looks like. What were these from? These were from this, I think. Drawing that and then in the water. So there should be one that goes around. Probably the same general area. Could be, though, I need to be over here and look to the side here. Let's see what that looks like. Not looking like it from here. Okay, so maybe I go up on the side and look down from there. Which I already did before, but I didn't see. So from here, so the line could go through there. Or, depending on the angle I can get, maybe not. Say maybe from there down, but... go around again, but I don't know. No, I don't know. That's part of the challenge for some of those environmental puzzles is some of the things around them look like they might be, but they're not quite right. So either you don't have a good angle, which is a lot of times the case, or something is a red herring and you think it might be a line to draw, but in fact it's nothing. who is it? Was it Eudora Welty? I don't remember who said it. There was a writer, female writer, from the first half of the 20th century, who said sometime, because somebody was like, okay, but there's this guy walks in and he's got a top hat. I mean, clearly the top hat's important, right? Nobody else has a top hat. She said, sometimes a top hat is just a top hat. It's not always, not everything is a symbol. Sometimes things just are around. Is it something here? No. I don't know. Got Trixie, but I don't know what the trick of the Trixie is. Maybe Freud, but I know for a fact there was an author who said sometimes a top hat is just a top hat. That author might have gotten it from Freud, though. I don't know who the originator of the phrase was. I just remember that phrase in particular. From Trek? Yeah, and it could be that Trek got it from... Again, I said Eudora Welty. I don't know that it was her. I just remember there was an author. Trek might have gotten it from that author. In fact, if Trek came up with it, Trek probably did get it from that author, but I don't know that Trek came up with it. Trek might have actually been quoting something Einstein or something Freud said. That's definitely possible. So I'm not gonna pretend to know who originated all the different phrases. I definitely don't know that stuff. I've read so many things over the years. I forget stuff. It's not gonna be a thing that I will be terribly accurate on. There are some people I remember said some specific things, but there are a lot where I remember the quote more than who said it. Just like I stopped after high school, but in junior high and high school I played football. You might be able to tell kind of because I have like a huskier build. But I played football in junior high and high school, and I don't remember what my point in saying that was. It was related to the quotes, not remembering who says what. My damn ADD. Well, if it comes to me at some point, then I'll tell you if I remember. Yeah, there's this in the water here. And look, there's the terminus here even, right? I mean, it's up there, but it's not, right? The terminus is here. So I tried drawing it in the water, but I always run into its problem where I have just enough of that is blocked off by rocks. Let's see if I can get a similar thing here where the rocks don't interfere. So far, it looks like that's been a clear path. I think the area with the rocks where they become problematic is here in this area coming up. That might not be a problem. Yeah, I think this position is good. Oh, except I have to be from the other side. I'm over this, so I want to be over this. Here, go back this way. It's something between the lip of this and the rocks. Somewhere between those is where the problem comes into play. Am I gonna be able to... Here we go. There we go. I got it finally. I finally got it. Where does that go? Where did that stuff fly? I didn't see where it went. It went into the water somewhere. I don't know. Okay, I finally got the water. That's good. That was the one that was eluding me before. Because I was positioned too far in the boat or far enough back. So either I was running into, like, this lip here was cutting it off because it comes a little bit above the edge of the boat here, or the rocks and the reflection were cutting it off. So I finally got that one. Okay. So that was what I was wanting to get from there. Oh, that one probably, I'm just going to run instead of take the boat again. But I probably, getting that, that might have actually put something on the pillar here. But there's a pillar somewhere around here too. I don't know if it went to the other one. I feel like it probably went to the other one, but we'll see. Alright, let's just run. We'll be faster than the boat trip. The boat trip's great, though, because it's slow enough that you can kind of, you know, especially when on those connections, go in really fast and make it not have it be so fast that it's impossible, really. Not that way. I was going to look at the pillar, actually. I don't think this... I'm doubt... There's no way it was this pillar, right? It's got to be over on the other side. This pillar's too far away. Wrong direction and everything. Yeah, I don't think it did anything on this pillar. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 more on this pillar to get. Where is the pillar over here? Should be... I think it's like... Is it actually in the castle? Or the ruined castle here? Or is it like... I don't remember. If it's down here or somewhere around here, though, is the pillar. Might be outside. I don't remember where it is. There's also a pillar in town, but I thought there was one over this way. Somewhere. Not sure if there's... It's not close enough to a good circle, plus that this kind of a wonky line has like holes in the shadow and stuff probably wouldn't work anyway. And there might not be a pillar over here. I just thought I remembered that there was one, but maybe not. Can't go that way. Saw that shut. In fact, I'm going to... Wait. Go back down. I'm going to open that door. That's getting annoying that the door's always closed. It'll shut one of these again, but I don't care. I want that door open. Wrong one. It's over here, this one. There, now that door's open. Screw you, man. That door's open. Staying open. Okay. Anyway, I thought... Wait, what's... No, nothing up here. Yeah, no. I thought there was a pillar somewhere in the vicinity. I'm probably totally misremembering. No, 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 nope. Doesn't look like it. Okay, well that's, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I won't pretend that I'm utterly disappointed and I'm gonna go cry in my soup now. It's fine. So for sure is a pillar in town. I guess that must have been the one it went to then. If it didn't go to the other, if there wasn't one over by that castle, then it must have gone this way, I would guess. I don't know of another pillar that's close by. So we already checked that one. And that one didn't gain anything. So is that... It is the dock here, or near the dock. It's the castle. Drawing as you go, right? But it's near the dock here, so it might be this pillar. Obelisk, whatever you want to call it. Where is that? Yeah, but if I cry... Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. It's a waste of good soup. The crying isn't the problem. It's wasting the soup. That's the problem. Where is this obelisk? There's one around here. I know for a fact there's one. I just can't remember. Oh, here it is. Up here. Up here. By the temple. Missing 1, 2, 3, 4, a whole bunch. We're missing tons here. Holy crap, we're missing a lot. Though some of these might be from the jungle, too. Like some of what's missing actually probably is from the jungle. So I don't know where that other obelisk is that affected. It affected something somewhere. I'm positive. Yeah, I've drawn some of these. I don't remember what all ones I've drawn, but I have drawn some of these. So we did. So this one, I think, is kind of an obvious one. If I can get the circle to go better. Right? That's one, obviously. We've done that. And I did... this way? I did this one. Going up there. Sure there are more in here that I haven't done. I'm sure. It's an angle, maybe a better... Get another circle at a better angle or something. Let's see. It kind of goes up. Of course, jungle is not back to the beginning, so now I'm kind of breaking the theme of this stream, but, you know. I never know on a given stream everything I'm going to do. I just know some of it and then, you know, try to go from there. Oh, this maybe. Can I get this to behave enough? This? Not done this one. Probably not up because you run into the leaves. So if we go down... Yeah, there we go. There's another. Okay. What else? We have an angle on this, I think. Right here. Coming across. If I can get a good... Oh, not down that way. I'll go up over here and... No. Maybe we don't do that one in particular. There might not be any more in these, in the moss stuff. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell without, you know, looking at a bunch of different angles. See this one. Is that? Oh, yeah, there. Okay, so if I follow that, I don't know if I've done this one or not. I can't remember. So I want to come to this enough of a circle. So do this. Is this? I did this one, didn't I? I did that. Did I do this one though? All the way around? I don't know if I did this one or not. I think I might have. Yeah, I think I did. We'll see if this does something new or not. Yeah. I've already done that one. And then I've done the short one as well. Which is just this side. Oh. Maybe not. Nope, I must not have done that one. Because it's blocked by leaves. So that's not actually one you can do, I don't think. Unless it's just a bad angle. If I get a different angle... No, doesn't look like I'm getting through the leaves from other directions. What else? Something over here, maybe? Maybe. There is... I think I've done this one, though. This circle here. I don't remember exactly where it was that I got it, but I basically got it, was able to get it to line up as a circle right here. And then, so I went around to those. Okay, so that means I gotta go, I gotta go all the way around here. All the way, back down. How do I go back down? Back down, 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 down. All the way around over here. And then up the steps. Through here. And here. And then up to these. Yeah. And then there. It's either from here or from maybe just above this. Anyway, there was an angle where I was able to get that, I believe. But maybe not. Maybe I saw it and was like, I wonder how you get that. And then I never figured it out. I can't remember now if I got that one or not. This looks like this is a thing, circle going, but you'd have to get up that way, I think, to get it. Yeah, not quite getting an angle on that. I thought maybe if I went down by those trees, by this line of trees here, but quite get the circle. Oh no, I did. There's a leaf. I don't remember where it is, but there's a leaf that closes the circle off. A single, yeah. Up this way. This, somewhere in here, there's a leaf that does it. Oh, I don't think I've got this, though. Does this... Oh, no, this comes from there, yeah. Where is that leaf? There's like... It's like a leaf like this, except the end is green, and it fills that circle in. I just wanted to check again and make sure there's only like one way or whatever, or that I've got, if there are other ways that I've got those. Ah, here it is. It's this. It's the top part of this, or bottom part of this. We did this one. So we got that. I don't know if there's another way to do this. I feel like the answer is probably yes, just because there's this. Looks like a line you can go, and it'll be from here, but you can't get through because you run into that. So how does that get up on top of there? How do I do that, though? I don't know how you get up there. Now this thing's in the way. Yeah. Wonder if that's the thing where you had to get that before raising that gate. I don't know. It might be. Might have missed out on it. Might have been blocked by that gate now. I don't know. Close enough? No. It's not gonna work. Oh, here we go. This way. I don't know if I did this one or not, but I think this is just get it to be a complete circle. Yeah. So I did this one. Yep. Okay. Couldn't remember if I got that or not. Okay. The moaning sound in the bamboo trees is pretty cool. I like it. This looks like the kind of thing where from a certain angle you could get that to be a circle, but you have bamboo in the way, so I guess that's not a thing. Because I don't know. I know of no way to move the bamboo so that it's not in the way. Already got this circle in the sky. Finally got that one to work out. I'm not going to try to reposition that one to show you. You take my word for it, because I don't want to. That was a big enough pain. I don't even remember where it was where I had to line up to get that, but that was a pain in the butt. I don't want to do that again. No, thank you. A shepherd's tone? Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, I know it's not actual real moaning. Yeah, it's the wind blowing through like a. It's just like wind blowing across like the top of like a glass bottle or something, right? Where you can get a certain tone. It's a similar type of thing, but it's just, obviously different tone because it's a different shape and stuff that it's going across. Now this is by... Did I get this before? I can't get it from here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, inside. We've gone inside before and gotten that. Yeah, I know for a fact we've gotten that one. For a second, I wasn't seeing it was paper, and I was like, is there something down in there? Yeah, we already got it. That's down you get from going from the temple, opening the one door from the temple. Here's my speaker making the sounds for the combinations. I did this because I wanted to see about. If I go on here, is there anything I can see to draw? Not really, kinda, but not even close to an actual circle. This way? Kinda, but not really. And then as I come down, coming out of that, it's going to be less likely to have. I don't think so, not there. Then we're on the beach again. Yay, we're on the beach again. What else? There's more stuff in the area here that has to go onto that pillar. I don't know what, but there is more stuff of some kind. Now this stuff, like drawing this, I think this goes over to the pillar there. So I don't think that helps out with the pillar over here. I don't know for sure though. I don't remember where this one went. That's the thing, kind of too. They're the pillars are, some of the pillars are kind of, I mean, not like they're right by each other, but some of the pillars are kind of close to each other, and so then you need to figure out which one you're affecting, like which is drawing what. Anyway, let's not get sidetracked. I wanted to focus over here in town and kind of the cherry blossom area. Let's go back over here toward the cherry blossoms again. Let's see. Cross the bridge. And now down. Almost like this could be a circle, but it's like the angle, and then with this as well, I feel like that's not gonna be. And then if you back up, then it goes out of view. Wonder though if that means that one of those does actually do a connection. Let's see a lot of stumps up this way. So if anything, it's going to be down here is what it seems like. Wow. Here. No. I think so. Not that one. I don't know. Seems like almost and then not quite though. So maybe not. Maybe it's not actually gonna. I wonder if during that closing sequence, if you're able to do any drawing while that's going on. I don't know if we came at a good enough angle, but stuff like this that's overhead, or like where you possibly are overhead, maybe you get a good enough angle, you could draw something here. Because I didn't see another vantage point that was good enough to really get. You see a lot of the path it could be, but of course, I don't know that this actually does a... There's a circle over here. If you're from the angle over there, you get kind of this makes a circle and you could draw that way. I don't know if you could do the same going this other direction, though. It feels like you're too close. I figured probably. But I wasn't sure, so I was just kind of a... So thanks for letting me know, though, because I didn't know for sure. Well... Not having a lot of luck over at the orchard. I'm sure there's something here, some stuff here I'm missing, but I'm just not looking at the right angle or whatever, I guess. And then we're out of the orchard and back to town. It is interesting that one of the early places you arrive at is town, which is some of the, well, moderately complex challenges. Some of them are actually quite hard, or decently hard, I should say. Not quite hard, decently hard. But they're not as hard as some other areas. But it is interesting that you get, to town as early as you do, but some of the puzzles there, you're taking principles that you may not have learned already. It's one of the things with free roam, though, right? Yeah, you learn by trial and error. Okay, so going this way is not what I want to do right now. I only mentioned it now because I'd mentioned it earlier. When you play Dark Souls, you start at a bonfire, and there are 1, 2, 3 different ways you can go. Only one of the ways is really set up for being like just somebody who's just starting out in the game. The other two ways are much more advanced and get you killed quite quickly. I mean, unless you're just really good at those kinds of games in general, then I guess you might be able to fare just fine through those. They're not like impossible challenges, but like you don't have the armor or the weapons really to do much damage, so much harder going the other directions. So this could be a thing, but there are branches in the way, and I don't see a circle up there or down here to manage that. So I don't know. I don't feel like this is a very good angle for trying to see stuff. Nah. Nah. Okay. Go back across here. Wonder if down some of these stairs, if there's something one of those ways, like somewhere around one of those that is. Obviously, there were the shadows things here, this one and this one that you end up drawing a line for. That one. But, that's kind of what I'm thinking, is there might be more stuff with the shadows here, given that these were a thing previously. But I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. There's going to be something like that here. Beats me. Let's see. So we had these other puzzles we did here. We solved these. But... oh yeah, if I can get that to be... how do I... I need the lights, the color to be like this instead of this. How do I do that? I wonder. Does that have to do with this? So if I change the orientation on this to be this instead. moves that. There we go. There we go. Enough blue changes the tone. That's a new thing we didn't have before. I don't know if I need that to stay gone though, right? Can I even get off this now? Oh no, I can. That just moved this. Right. Okay, so that's fine. So that's another one. That's good. Let's see what else. What about down here? See what stuff we have. It's a lot of red going on. Pretty and stuff. Not seeing something from here. Doesn't really have a path coming from it, so that's, I don't think. It's for sure not going to be the right angle, I think. If anything. Okay, so back through here. What else we got? We have, yeah, if I rotate this purple way, right, then I can get over to that side. So I want it to do an L to that. I don't remember on that purple side if that ends up having anything that I've failed to solve or not. I think I've already done that, but I'm not positive. Been quite a while, so I don't know. Quite a while since I did this area, I mean. Alright, Scooby doop 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 doop, and down. I have not done this one at all, apparently. Well, that's great. Well, there's another one I need to do for sure. Alright, let's figure this out. So if I go this plus this would be that, plus this one here would be that, and then probably include this. And then include this, which would be here. Plus that. And then 4 and this. So this, if this is 4 here, if that's 4 here, then this would have to be 2, which would interfere with that. So I instead want to have the 2 be something like this. Maybe that'd be the top. So this. No. Because the 4 would interfere with that. So the 4 is this. Okay, we got this. We had the square. We had this. We had this. My connection to my headphones is a little buggy. Hang on. There we go. And then add this. Okay, if we do this instead, if this is this shape, then this one could attach here. So we could have this. And we can still have the 4 here. So we just basically cutting off this corner. Right? So if we do this again. So if we go like this plus this. Okay. And then in addition, we have this connecting. So there. So far we're good. And then we connect these two. But then I am cutting off this corner. So that this 4 square shape goes there, but this doesn't start until here. By doing that, that allows this to be here. Okay. So we've got this as well. Let's see. So this is like this. So there's that. Plus that on top. Plus the 4. Plus this guy. Plus this. Plus this. And then I just need another 4. So we go with either way, probably the bottom 4 or the top 4 should work, since this is no longer interfering. But I think do the bottom 4. So this is doing that. And this is included from here. So if we do the next 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So like this. There we go. Okay. That works, but that's not, that doesn't move anything, right? So I guess I want to... move this away so this color will change. So how do I do that instead? So if this is over instead of where it is now, that would be this and down. That means that this add that. So this would have to be like this. But we end up with a gap here. There's a hole here. Yeah, I don't know that you can do that. I think you pretty much have to do this, right? Is there another solution? There probably is another solution somewhere, but I don't know. I've shifted things around, right? If this is all, if all these are contained within here, I can move these around within, right? So, what would I do? I could do 4 here, plus 4, plus that top piece. Right, so that plus the 4 here, plus 4. Then I don't think I want to do that. Let's try this a little bit differently. If I do 4 here, then I have this top piece hang above that. So we go like this. Then I could do four. And then it was that plus that. And then this. And then add this. So that on top of that, which is on top of... No, not that way. It's the opposite way. So it would be this. So that, bottom left there, or center left, plus bottom left, which is this one, right? This, whoops, this thing here. Okay, and then below that is this top piece. So instead of this, we have this coming here with the 4 square there. So we got now, with that, we got the 4, both of those, that, plus we've got the, plus we've got, what was... Damn, I forgot what I did on that now. I did the 4. Then I did, oh, this, yeah. That's this piece here. Going up. that. So then the other ones that I don't have are this bottom right piece. So if I do this, I'm including that. So we have the 4, and then that piece, and then that piece, and that piece. So that's these 4 on the left. And then because I had that, that's that one plus that one. Yeah, can't do that way because the 4 runs into it. What if instead of that, what if I do this? So it's this basically. Plus this. So that is the 4 piece in the bottom left plus the top middle on top of that. I've miscounted. This should be included like that. And then this. I think that's what let me see. 4 plus that. No, these are reversed. It is this. So 4 plus the hook to the right plus that plus hook to the left. So that's those 4 left pieces. And then attached to that is this. Okay, and then that, which means I go, and I want this to be like this. That. 4 down, that. Keep doing it. Okay. 4, hook to the right, that, hook to the left. And let's see if I hook to the right there, that interferes with that. Okay, so I don't think that's going to work. I have 4. Start with that. Add that. Add the 4 piece here. 3, 4. That was 4 plus that. 4, that. Wait. It's not 4. What am I doing? It's this. That. Plus that. Plus that. Okay, so that's this piece here on the bottom center. Plus this piece butting up against the right. Plus the 4 tall on the left side. And then Hmm. Yeah. I was gonna say that doesn't work. Pretty sure that way doesn't work. I can't just throw something at the wall and have it stick. um could do this. That'd be the bottom right piece. Plus this. Now we have both of those kind of stairs pieces. Plus 4 here. 4. I know that's wrong. That is wrong. How does that interferes with that? That's actually what you have when you butt those two pieces that way. So then if I did a 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, came back down, then it's like this. Then if I add this here, okay. Then I add the 4 here. Then I add this top piece here. That doesn't quite work. Yep, no. Although, if I do that, still, yeah, no. Nope. That doesn't want to play nicely. Okay, 4 plus this one plus this one here. So that would give me this. Plus this. There. I don't include that. So 4 plus that plus that. I basically, in having all the pieces connect and stuff, right? Because the original design was this. The original one that worked is that. So I can only have 2 squares I'm leaving out in total. So we've got that. That does not work well. I could do, let's see, if I do this, and then I do this piece here, so that would be basically, let's see, so this, This could be 1, 2, 1, 2. So if I do 1, 2, and then it's this as well. So basically that. Yeah, have fun drawing that and not running into yourself in the process. Well, I could always do... No, yeah, no. Nope, 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 nope. That actually is not going to work. We do that. So we got that piece. We add this. We add the 4. I go the square of 4. So now I've got that, that, that. So those 2 and those 2. So I just need those now. It's not wide enough, though, with what's left over. If I don't do the square of 4, if I leave that off for now, if I should have that, I could do... add this piece. And then add this piece. So, like this. Is that right? Hang on. So we've got that and the 4. And then I've got that. Let's see. No. Nope. Come on, stop bugging out sound. Okay, what do I have? So I have this starting out, and then I stack that on top. So I got those 2 stair pieces. Then I've got the 4. Then what did I do? That doesn't matter, I guess. I'll do this. Include that. So then we add 4 here. 4, and I did that. So we got that. So the 4 square and that, and that, and that. Why do I have this extra? This should not be here, I think, like this. I think it's right. So 4 square, laying downstairs, going upstairs, 4 tall. Needs to be 1 more. 4, that, 4. And then that. No. I still have that upper left piece plus the... Wait, no, I did the 4 there. Hang on. So I only have the 1 piece, right? 4. Stairs, stairs. So we have 4, stairs, stairs. Oh, yeah. So 4, stairs, stairs, 4. that piece. So I still got that plus the other. Yeah, that's where the problem is. Yep. So that's not going to work. Four plus this piece. Plus this. Or that. Since I did that way, that means this time we go this way. So that. So four in the four square in the bottom left corner. The Tetris piece with the down on the right side, right above that. Then we have the bottom left Tetris piece. Then we have the middle left is up on top. Then, nope, that's not going to work. Because at a minimum, if I have this, at some point, I have to integrate this piece right here. I can't do that if it's like this because that will block the 4 from going all the way through. Or it'll block that piece because the 4's already there or whatever. So that won't work. Nope, not a minute. So this. Plus that. So we have that on top of that. Then if over on this side we added this. So we go like that. So we go here. That. Won't work anyway because I'm leaving this piece out. That plus this. That. Like that. Yeah, pretty soon. I'll give myself another 30 minutes. But yeah, it's a good call. I probably should have stopped about half an hour ago, yeah. So that plus that plus that. So it could be plus this. So this. And obviously I'm not saying this is the way we would draw it, but actually I don't think this will work anyway because I don't know of a way to draw both of those and still have it comply. Well, maybe if we fill out the other side enough. We've already got 2 things here, though. So I don't think that's going to work. Let's see. 1. Needs to be this anyway. Whoops. So that plus that. I don't know. I'll have to think on this one. I'm not sure. There's some other orientation of those that'll work. But, and then I'll have to do the thing that I did here with the other, which is get this orange enough and yellow enough, I guess, at a certain point on this side to be able to what if I did that like that, right? What if I do this, but instead of doing like this, so this bottom part here goes like that, right? And then this one goes there. No, it's this bottom part goes like this, and then this one goes here, I believe. And then we get this from here, yeah, because this is yeah. So if I instead of that, because pretty much this 4 piece right here is all by itself. Like it's not up, shifting it left and right, yes, will be a problem, but shifting it up and down doesn't change any of the other stuff. Because this piece here, right, is like this, going on top of this piece here, right? It goes down here. So, and then on top of this right here is not this on this side like this or something. It's actually, so we have this one goes on top up to and like this. So it's basically like that on that right side. So that again, that 4 piece could shift. So if I just shift that up 1, then what I end up doing is that instead. Nope. Yeah, yes, except then how do you draw that is the problem. I don't know how you would draw that and still get around to the destination. Yeah, I don't think that works. What if I do, so we already are doing this plus stack here, right? What if I do this, keep that there, but I instead bring this guy on top. So we do one, two, like that. That's those 2 pieces. So then I go skip these 2 and do this piece. So we get this, which goes on top of this, which is on top of that. If I did that, I could do... Nah, I can't do that. No. Nope. plus that. Plus this. Okay, that. So far, that's fine. Then this could stack on top like this. There. Then there's nowhere to put the 4 though, the 4 tall. So that cannot happen. This cannot be done that way. We start with the 4 over here. Then I do the reverse, so I have this. And then we add that again as well. So we have this. Plus that. So that. Square overhang and that. And then we could do the no, not quite. If I do this and I put the square here, no, because if I skip this, then that's a problem. That has to be within the shape. Do like that, and then the 4. Yeah, then the 4. That's fine so far. And we got that plus that plus that. Okay. Now, yeah, this 4 here is added on top. And then we add this as well. So we go like that. That's a 4 plus that. Yeah, that overhang. Squares in the bottom right. Yeah, so that works so far. Then, so what pieces am I missing? So I've got that and that. So I'm missing the left hang down. Yeah. Yeah, no. Shoot. There are not many ways to organize this. I think there's at least one other way, obviously, I think, besides this. There are not many ways to do that, so I don't know. Okay, start with this here. Add. What do I want to add? Probably this. No, I don't think I want to do it that way. So this. I think this. Just so we don't miss. Then 4 here. Doesn't really work because of that, though. Unless I did the 4 here, stack it there. No. No, that doesn't work either. I could do the 4 piece there. So for that, cut this too early. This is actually here. So we got the 4 and that and that. Okay. I have one thing going like that. That hangs that way. Then I have this. Goes like that. Oh. So there. Could do have this. So you see this piece here, but I do that hangs that way, so that's this. Nope, not quite. Because basically we need to fill in like this, but then also still get the 4 in somehow. Doesn't work either. I don't know. Okay, well, I think I'm going to call it. We'll just... Here's where we... I mean, this is the last puzzle we solved anyway. We solved it this way, just tried to redo and did not get the other ways to redo. So we solved this that way so far. These on the ground are interesting. I don't know what you do with those. So there's no angle you can get from here to get them up. Anyway. But what's left to do? I got these to do, obviously. And anything else in this area that's like an environment thing in the swamp. I have still the ship. I did not get back to the ship. I was going to and I didn't. I still have the ship to do. The sound puzzle on the ship. Might have some more environment things around the ship. I don't know. I've got one as you pass under the ship. I've got one that way, and then you pass around the ship. I've got the outside one. I think it's rust color. I've got those two. I've got the holes in the hull. I've got the rope, the 2 rope things or whatever. So I've got several of those on the ship. I don't know how many I have left of that. Let me think. What else? What else? I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of now looking at pillars and seeing what, because I think each of those are environment things, right? So I'm looking at the pillars and seeing what environment things I'm missing. Not that that tells me where the puzzle is and how to solve the puzzle, but that tells me, how many puzzles I'm missing for those. I feel like there's something else. I feel like there's something else that I know of that I'm not saying. Oh, and there's that whole backside underneath the windmill that I'm positive. I know, I like in my bones, I'm positive you can get in there. I don't know how you do that though. No, at least not for now. I have other games that I am going to be doing, but I have like, so the games I'm trying to run through are either sequels to games I've done before or stragglers from past Halloween streams, but I don't have a lot left. I have some, still, but I don't have a ton left from this last Halloween, so like 3 months ago that I did. I don't have a ton left from that to do. I think I have like half, and most of those are, I think, fairly short overall. So I mean, I can stick with this for a while yet. Still, I mean, I don't want to 6 months from now still be doing this one or anything, but I can give this a little while longer. Obviously, yeah, I'll keep working on it and see. Okay, so if I do this, 437 plus 75. So we got the plus. I think the plus is environment. That's what it seems like. That increases when I focus more on environment stuff, I think. So I've gained 13 environment things. And that makes sense too, right? We need 3 windmills. I got a straggler in the opening area. I got I did the pillar there, which I think is probably the pillar in the opening area, which I think is counted probably as a normal puzzle. But then I did the lighting the floor and turning it yellow to get the flower things. So that's another one there. I finally got the water puzzle. I got one of these circle things of another area down here. That's like 7 environment things right there. So I'm positive that's what this is. It's like, basically today I got like 13, I think, environment things done. And not a whole lot of normal standard puzzles, right? Like this one obviously would count. I got like 20 standard puzzles since last time. Like I said, I think that pillar counts as a standard and so on. So what is this? Oh, just scrolling this list up and down. I see. Yeah, and see, I started this in October. So November, December, January. It's only 3 months on this. Given how big this game is, 3 months I don't think is bad for this. I've had some games that have gone like 5 or 6 months. I'm not saying 6 months from now I hope we're still playing this. That's not what I'm saying. But 3 months, it's not gone on way too long. I think it's fine. 437 though, like I said, that does tell me, I think, I know I'm positive because these have to do the color shift again, right? So there's got to be one other way to solve this puzzle. So that'll be an additional, well, I don't know if that'll count as another puzzle because this puzzle's solved technically, but it will at least be something I need to work on. I have, like I said, that sound puzzle on the ship. That'll be another one there. That's not environment. That's a normal puzzle. Looks like to me, at least. There's at least, if I think down under the windmill and going over to the screen, I think there's at least 1 or maybe 2 more movies I can get. So there are those still. There's still, as I was taking the boat around, there's an area that looks like a cove, but I can't find a way to get in there. Now, I don't know if that means that I'm supposed to get in there from somewhere. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to get in there or if it's just nice scenery. It feels like I should be able to get in there, but I don't know. Now, that said, that was some time ago. I'm not remembering where exactly I saw that cove. That cove might be where the elevator ended up coming out. I don't know. I don't remember when I saw that. I don't remember where that was exactly. Still some more. I've not been back to the mangrove area with like all the tree houses. I've not been back there for quite a while. So that might be worth it to go back there and see what's in this area that I have not hit yet. I mean, I shouldn't say it might be worth. It'd be worth a look. Whether I find something or not is the question, right? But it'd be worth a look there again to see if there's more. We're already in the swamp looking for more stuff here. So we finish off with the swamp. Maybe we do the mangrove right afterward because it's right next door. So anyway, yeah, I mean, there's still quite a bit to do. I don't feel like I'm even close to finish. Like I said, there's that when you go to the basement of the windmill, there's that whole section that I can't get to yet. I'm positive you have to be able to get there somehow. And that'll have however many puzzles are in that area, right? So those puzzles don't have to do with the lasers that got you into the mountain, but I'm positive there's a set of puzzles in there you need to do. So thanks. Yeah, and if you jump on another stream, then I'll see you then, and that's fine. Like I said, whether it's this or another one later on, like the Room series or something, I'm gonna be doing puzzle games from time to time. So that's not gonna be something that stops. They might not all be as long as this one, depending, but I don't think this is gonna stop. I'm gonna keep doing puzzle games, of course. So. All right, well, Silhouette, welcome. You got on time just to see me end the stream. So we'll stop there. But that said, I will be streaming again to try to make up for missing the first stream. So we'll be in, let's see. So it's almost 2. So in about 20 hours from now, so a day from now, but back 4 hours, I will be doing more Plague Tale Requiem. That's the plan for that. So I don't normally stream at that time, but I will do that. So is it? Yeah, could be. I might just need to lower the volume on that. Honestly, I didn't even think about that. Let's try that. Thanks for telling me, though. I did not realize that, but yeah, well, let's try that and see. Now it's not quite so overwhelming, right? Actually, maybe that's even a little too quiet. Well, it does get louder, though, yeah. Anyway, okay, so about 20 hours from now, so a day from now, but back 4 hours, I'll be streaming again, more Plague Tale Requiem. In the meantime, Deja Pro, Silhouette, Monmouth, anybody else, thanks for joining me. See you next time. Peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.